Okay. We're back. I wanted to do some more testing on the PYRODLite system. Something interesting about it is it's got a 12 volt battery in it, but it's got I can't remember exactly what it's called now. A voltage inducer, I believe is what it's called. And it changes it from 12 volts to 24 volts on the output. So what I wanted to do was compare a nice solid 12 volt system that I have with see how many talons it would pop wired in parallel versus how many I can get this the PYRODLite system to pop, just to see how big of a difference that the voltage I think it's called an inducer makes. So here we go. We'll try it out. I've got 9 talons. Again, 9 talons wired in parallel. We're going to pop them in 3, 2, 1. Okay, looks like we popped 8 of them pretty well instantly. And that last one may have been a bad talon. I can't tell for sure. We'll look at it when we get inside. Okay, so we were able to pop 8 of the 9 with a 12 volt system. So we'll see how many we can do with the 12 volt with the 24 volt voltage inducer. Okay, so we'll be back. Okay, I'm back here. This is kind of round 2 of this talon testing. A couple things I wanted to cover real quick, give you the facts of this test. First of all, the talons I'm using are about 17 inches long. They're not the 3 footers, they're the 17 inchers. And then with that last test, the 9th talon that did not fire, it ended up to be a bad talon. There was the wire was broken. So in all fairness to the other system, I'm sure with the ease that it popped 8, I'm sure it would have popped 9. So basically what I wanted to do was double the amount of talons. So here I got 20 talons here with about a 1-inch piece of Biggs quick visco fuse. Also the fuse that I'm using is probably the easiest fuse out there to ignite, but the test is still going to show if the igniter ignites them or not. So what I've done, because of just these are again wired in parallel, and just because of the physical size of tying 20 of the talons together, I've used 2 different cues. So I'm just going to set the system to all fire. First, let's go ahead and test it. I've got the Q4 and Q7. Okay, so it skipped both of those. So we know we got good continuity on both of those. Those are the 2 cues that I've got these hooked up to. And what I'm going to do is, since I've got it hooked to different cues, I'm going to clear this out. Okay. And then I'm going to go to all fire mode here, which is right there. Easy enough. I just want to kind of validate that this, if this voltage inducer is, really does what it says it does, which you can put any one of these cues on a voltage meter and it's going to read 24 volts and some change. This is going to be a really, really nice thing. So I'm going to go ahead and try to pop these, and we'll see how many of them it pops and how big of a difference that voltage inducer really makes. So let's go ahead and arm. Okay, we should be armed. Let's see here, we're going to turn her on. We're going to go to all fire. And I'm going to fire in 3, 2, 1. Holy cow. Look at that. Unbelievable. This system just popped 20 talons on all fire with no problem whatsoever. I think